Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with numericals of chapter first, gravitation. In our last session we have seen some theory problems and derivation. Today we will focus on numericals. So today's first question is, an object takes 5 seconds to reach the ground from a height of 5 meters on a planet. What is the value of acceleration due to gravity on that planet? For that, just first understand what is the data. The object is falling downward. For that, when the object is falling downward, its initial velocity will be 0. And when it will reach Earth's surface or any planet surface, it is having some final velocity. Time period to reach to the surface is 5 seconds and this height is 5 meters. Now what they want? Acceleration due to gravity on that planet. So for that we can use Newton's second law of motion, S is equal to ut plus half at square. Why this first and third we can't use? Because in this both final velocity value we don't know and also acceleration due to gravity we don't know. So two things are unknown here. So we can't use these two formulas. We have to go for second equation. So S is equal to ut plus half at square. Now just put these all values in this. Height or displacement of the ball is 5 meters. So 5 is equal to initial velocity is 0. So 0 into t, 0 plus half. A will become g and it will be positive because the object is falling downward. For downward case, we know that acceleration is positive and when it goes upward, acceleration is negative. So for this case, as it is downward, so g will be positive into t square. Time is 5 seconds. So 5 square. So 5 is equal to 0, we will just ignore, half g 5 square 25. So 5 is equal to this 25 by 2g. Now this term we will send next to equal to sign. So it will become 5 into 2 divided by 25 is equal to g. So it will be 2 divided by 5 and that is nothing but 0.4. As it is acceleration due to gravity, unit will be meter per second square. Next question is, the radius of planet A is half the radius of planet B. If the mass of A is ma, what must be the mass of B so that the value of acceleration on B is half that of its value on A? So here two planets are present, planet A and planet B. Just we will assume all the values for planet A and planet B. Suppose acceleration due to gravity of planet A is GA. Radius of planet A is RA. Mass of planet A is ma. Like that for planet B, acceleration of planet B GB. Radius of planet B will be suppose RB. Mass of planet B will be suppose MB. Now according to given condition, what they have given, radius of planet A is half the radius of planet B. So radius of planet A is half the radius of planet B. This is first condition. According to second condition, value of acceleration on B is half that of the value on A. So acceleration on planet B is half of the value on planet A. If this is so, then what must be the mass of planet B? So for this we will write acceleration due to gravity for both the planets. We know that acceleration is given by formula G is equal to gm divided by r square. So this formula for planet A, it will be Ga is equal to gravitational constant, mass of planet A, radius of planet A, its square. For planet B, it will be acceleration is equal to gravitational constant into mass of planet B divided by planet B's radius square. Now, in order to get this mass of planet B, just we will take ratio of these two quantities. So Ga divided by Gb will be equal to this term divided by this term. So just we have written here as acceleration gravitational constant is same in the entire universe, it gets cancelled. Now what is remaining? Now these terms we are having now with us. If this term in denominator we want to shift as multiplication, it will be inverted. So Ma divided by Ra into this term will be reversed, Rb by Mb. So Rb square by Mb. Now just here mass and mass we will take together and R we will take together. So Ma divided by Mb into Rb divided by Ra. Both are having square, so in bracket out of that square. Now according to given condition, Ga by Gb, can we calculate the ratio Ga by Gb? Given is that Gb is equal to Ga by 2. So this 2 we will shift here, it will become 2 is equal to Ga by Gb. So Ga by Gb, its value is nothing but 2. That value we will keep here in place of this. So it will become 2 is equal to. Now Ma and Mb, both we don't know, we have to find. So just related to radius, anything we can get, just we will check. Rb by Ra. Here is the condition, Rb by Ra. How to find that from this? Just we will shift this Ra here and 2 will come here. So it will be 2 is equal to Rb divided by Ra. So Rb by Ra, this ratio's value is nothing but 2. So this equation will become 2 is equal to Ma by Mb into 2 square. Now 2 is equal to Ma by Mb into 2 square, 4. So this 4 we will shift this side, it will go in division. 2 by 4 is equal to Ma by Mb. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So Ma by Mb is equal to 1 by 2. So we want to find Mb. So Mb is equal to, this will go here, 2 Ma. So mass of planet B will be double of mass of planet A. Next question is, the mass and weight of an object on Earth are 5 kg and 49 Newton respectively. What will be their values on Moon? For that, assume acceleration due to gravity on Moon is 1/6 of that on Earth. We know that mass remains constant everywhere. Therefore, mass of that object on earth and moon will be same, and that will be 5 kg. Now weight of that object on earth, it is 49 Newton. Again what they have given, acceleration on moon is equal to acceleration on earth divided by 6, that is 1/6 of acceleration of earth's. So weight on moon will be given by formula mass into acceleration on moon. Mass is remaining constant, so its value is 5. Now acceleration on moon is 1/6 of acceleration on earth, so it will be GE divided by 6. Value of acceleration on earth is approximately 9.8 divided by 6. So 5 into 9.8, it will be 49 divided by 6. Its answer will be 8.1666. It continues like that. So it will be approximately 8.17 Newton. So its value on moon, weight on moon of that object will be 8.17. Next question is, an object thrown vertically upwards reaches a height of 500 meter. What was its initial velocity? How long will the object take to come back to the earth? Assume acceleration is equal to 10 meter per second square. The object is going in upward direction. So for that, initial velocity will be u. When it reaches at the height of 500 meter, its velocity becomes 0. So final velocity will be v equal to 0. Acceleration will be minus g because it is in upward direction. So acceleration is minus g. Distance from the earth surface or displacement will be 500 meter. Now we want initial velocity, that is value of u. So with the help of third equation of motion, v square is equal to u square plus 2as. V square will be 0. U square minus 2gs because acceleration is negative. So minus 2gs. Therefore 0 is equal to u square minus 2, value of g is 10 and s is nothing but 500. So it will be 0 is equal to u square minus 10,000. So this term we will shift here. It will become u square is equal to 10,000. Now take square root. U will be equal to under root 10,000. So u is equal to 100 meter per second as it is a velocity. Next, they have asked the total time the object will take to come back to the earth. That is, the object is released or projected from this position. It will go upward. It reaches 500 meter and it will again come back. So total time for this upward motion and downward motion we want to calculate. So first for upward we will calculate by using motion's first equation, v is equal to u plus at. As v is 0, u just we have calculated 100 meter per second, a is minus g into t. So 0 is equal to 100 minus value of g is 10 and t as it is. So 100 minus 10t. So this minus 10t we will shift this side. 10t is equal to 100. So t will be equal to 100 divided by 10. That will be 10 seconds. So the object takes 10 seconds to reach to height of 500 meter. It will take again 10 seconds to reach to earth. So total time taken by it will be time to go up and time to come down. So it will be 10 plus 10, 20 seconds. Question E from question number 5 from your exercise. It is also we can solve with the help of Newton's laws of motion. So it will be homework for you. You have to solve that. Next is the masses of Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg respectively. The distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 km. Calculate the gravitational force of attraction between the two. For that, use gravitational constant value as 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. For that, suppose mass of Earth is ME, it will be 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg. Mass of Moon will be MM, it is equal to 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg. Distance between Earth and Moon BR, its value is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 km. And value of gravitational constant is equal to 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. Now, while calculating force of attraction between them, we know according to Newton's gravitational law of attraction, F is equal to gravitational constant mass of first object into mass of second object divided by distance between them square. So here our first object is Earth and second object is Moon. So just this formula we will modify like that: gravitational constant into mass of Earth into mass of Moon divided by distance between them square. So in that formula just put all the values: gravitational acceleration value, mass of Earth and mass of Moon divided by distance between them square. Now to simplify this form, just collect numbers together, this one, this and this separately, and 10's power just write separately. Now here base of this 3 is same. So whenever base is same and multiplication is there in between them, we are adding the indices according to laws of indices. So it will be 24 plus 22 minus 11. So its answer will be 35. So instead of writing these 3 values, just we will write 10 raised to 35. Now r square, in that this also separately we will write 3.84 square into 10 raised to 5 its square. So whenever this type of multiplication is there in indices, we are multiplying that. 5 into 2, 10. So it will become 10 raised to 10. So now it will become like this. Again, if you see this 10 raised to 10, which is in denominator, if we want to shift in numerator, this index will become negative. So it will become like this. Again, here indices we will add. So 35 minus 10, it will be 10 raised to 25. Now multiply these numbers and do the square of this. Multiplication of these 3 numbers is 296.148 and square of this number is 14.74. Now divide these 2 numbers. Their value will be 20.09 into 10 raised to 25. If we want the answer in textbook like 2 into 10 raised to like that, then just shift this decimal point here. So it will become 2 into 10 raised to 26. Here just one power we have to increase because decimal point we have shifted to left, and unit will be Newton as it is a attraction force. Question number 5, from that G is exactly like this F just we have solved. So this will be homework for you.